Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became such a fan favourite. Edmilson. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted it to the flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Pirlo. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back.
Olise! Oh, it rattles the bar. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch. And this is Cruyff. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Pirlo standing over it. Pirlo goes short. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Robertson. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi, and he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. Zanetti. Pelé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Baresi. And Bastoni. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. He slings it. Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal. A finish of true class. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ronaldinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pelé. And it's Rijkaard. And Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's run loose here. Robertson venturing down the left. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he has been fouled there. And that is a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Botafogo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case...
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the keeper beats it away. Botafogo have got it back, and they'll have another go. Pelé. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has left him in a heap. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Adriano, and he's got Adriano!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And Pelé, he's through. Chance, surely! Brilliant from Pelé! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy. Serious.
Oh, great leap! Kukçu. What's going wide left? Kukçu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Kukçu. Pass is just off target. He's beaten the last man. Right, Shevchenko. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And this is Pele!
Oh, really well played.
Chouameni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that pass isn't the best. Pele. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Now it's Olise. Olise! And that should get the job done. Just eases him off the ball. And he's going for goal!
Olise really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Olise. Chouameni. And here's Cruyff. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard makes a dash for it. He's looking wide. That's very neat. Tries one from range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cruyff clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's a sharp pass, and he's being shifted off it. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that. Oh, terrible pass. Zanetti. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni.
Borussia Dortmund definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Pete.
Towering header! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting it.
And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
Pele! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Botafogo with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good ball! It's Pele! And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
After 30
And now he has two.
Number 18.
Botafogo go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kukcu. And it's Serginho. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Shevchenko chasing after it. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckenbauer, pass somewhat off target. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele. It's played through for him. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Schlotterbeck. Sergi.
3 minutes at a time.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, super find. That has not gone well. Pinches it off him. Kukcu. Olise. That has ended up in no man's land. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Botafogo largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is Messi.
So let's get the ball rolling. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pele, he's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Kukcu. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shevchenko. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Zanetti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Bellingham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kukçu, who does have an assist to his name. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's definitely onside. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Botafogo have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chouameni. And Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. He's free, he has got space. He's come in hard. That's put paid to the danger. Messi threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Produces a cross, and he knocks it clear. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Serginho. Pirlo. That has found him in acres of space. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's defended very well. And there's the shot! Cafu, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And Mateus. Gerrard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to clear it. Kukçu. Cafu. He's picked his way through. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Elise looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration.
But chance! Oh, he's been caught, and again! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's got his cross in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Lampard. Zanetti cuts out the pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Company makes the interception. Owen is onto it in a flash. And he's quick to snatch it back. But it's Owen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Lampard. Driving forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cruyff. And he skips past his man.
This is actually quite a
Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ball's played through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. And here's Owen. And he can thump it away. No, that's overhit. Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming. Pele. Played into space. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! And he couldn't.
It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Looking to play him in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
There's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Botafogo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Now who's going to be first to this? Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. That brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Botafogo go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Lampard making good progress on the right-hand side. Lampard with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. That's an excellent interception. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Pelé. Makalele gets across and deals with it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar. Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Xavi Alonso, and it's Zanetti. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. Oh, they could break here. Olise. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Owen. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Botafogo really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is...
Terrific effort! Superb from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9, Owen. Le numéro 11, le numéro 10, Hazard. Le numéro 5, Lampard.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro
Just
7,
one in it
le
now.
numéro 8.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance.
Shot, surely! And a neat finish! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond
Il y
from
aura
that.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Osimhen. 2 minutes to be added on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Puskás. That pass isn't the best. Tries from a long way out. And that is as much as we have time for. Botafogo perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
Mesdames et
disappointment.
messieurs, je voudrais vous rappeler de ne fumer
Your
que
final
dans les
thoughts,
zones
Jim?
indiquées sur le plan.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. That gets things running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Zanetti finding himself in space. That's very neat. Zanetti. Botafogo claim it back to much approval. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Deftly away. Oh, what a mistake! Hazard. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And he's... Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pelé. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Gerrard. Now it's come to nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they can counter here. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Cruyff Receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Still goalless. Oh, easy pickings there. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pele powering forward here. Pele. Oh, this is a very good run. That's going across. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a searching pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. He might be in here! Haaland! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great vision. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Xavi Alonso. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Stoichkov gets flagged offside. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's being urged to shoot. And that has not gone well. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cafu, played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Yamal gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Yamal. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, that's delightful. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Gerrard. He'll try from distance. That's got him rattled. Almost an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Stoichkov! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Botafogo with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pele.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
And it's Vitinha. Now it's Pele.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Haaland. Hazard, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta. Hazard. And here's Haaland. That is a great pick out. And he's worked it through. Brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Stoichkov. 75 minutes played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's intervened well there. And here's Haaland. Now it's Pelé.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
Tries a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
I think we're just about done here. Pirlo looking to add to his goal. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid, clean.
Oh, good line! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Stoichkov. Oh, good ball! And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pirlo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.